Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, it's Lorwyn Day. Lorwyn Eclipsed's pre-release was this past weekend, and the actual release is this Thursday, but that means it's Tuesday, so we've got it on Arena. The Midweek Magic event is Jump In. This is Magic Arena's version of Jumpstart, where they make a bunch of little 20-card packs that include basic lands, or I guess not some non-basic lands as well. And we get to choose two of them, one from a selection of three, and then the second from another selection of three. They will just shuffle them together for us, and that's our deck. So before we get into our actual jumping in, let's take a look at what the draft archetypes for Lorwyn Eclipsed are. I don't know how relevant this is going to be for our jumping in, but it may be helpful to us. So we've got Azorius Merfolk. Lets us use a variety of tricky tapping strategies to cast our spells for cheap and disrupt our opponents. That seems fun. We've got Rakdos Goblins. Throw boggarts at every problem. Find ways to put -1/-1 counters on your disposable goblin forces and reap rewards. I like it. We've got Selesnya Kithkin. Use the power of shared consciousness to spread your abilities among Kithkin. So I don't think that they're slivers, but it seems similar to that. Is it Elementals? To burn bright like Flamekin and cast big spells, so big spells in Izzet seems good with Elementals. And Golgari Elves. Gotta say yes to some Elves. So these are our archetypes, and this is what we're doing this week. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're gonna get into it, but just a reminder, make sure to like and subscribe, ring that bell if you want to be notified about my videos, because I've got a lot of them. And starting this Thursday, you'll be able to see me posting my Lorwyn Eclipsed Commander decks, so tune in for that. So let's jump in. All right, we've got Kithkin, we've got Flashy, and we've got Elementals. Now, Flashy has some fairies on it. I do like fairies. It's interesting that these are all 2-color. So anyway, the Illusion Spinners is a 5-mana 4/3 with flying that we can cast at flash speed if we have a fairy, which hopefully there are some more fairies in this. And it has hexproof while it's untapped. Seems like a good flyer. Kithkin is one of our Signpost Uncommons. It's a 2/2 for 2 in Selesnya. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin we control enters, target creature gets +1/+1 and trample until end of turn. Seems good. And then our Izzet Elementals is a 3-mana 3/2 elemental. When it enters and whenever we cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, we can loot. Okay, seems fine. I think of these, I'm excited about these fairies. I know they're not one of the 5 archetypes, but maybe we can do some cool fairy stuff. All right, well, not great packs to combine with it. We have goblins. If we wanted to do sort of a Grixis thing here, what does this say? When it enters, look at the top 4, reveal a goblin, swamp, or mountain, put it in your hand. That's fine. Giants, I don't know how great this is going to be. If we're going to do 4-color, we might want to just go to Vivid. Vivid's not bad, though. Vivid is caring about everything but black. When this creature enters, up to X creatures get a power and toughness bonus equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. I feel like this is the one that is the most... I don't know. It's got the most potential for us to do some silly things with it. So let's do Flashy and Vivid. At least conceptually, those work together. So let's take a look at our deck. All right. We are very green, actually. And that's fine, because that lets us cast a lot of different things. Glister Baron. Oh, Nils Ham's art is back. I love it. Got a Chitinous Graspling. All right, seems like we've got quite a few creatures in this. Unforgiving Aim, that seems all right. Voracious Tome Skimmer. So we're sort of... Actually, we're almost certainly, Simic in this. But we've got some other lands to spread out, and that seems okay to me. Except that we're running plains, and we don't have anything that's white. Am I missing something? We don't have any cards that are white. Well, okay. I guess we've got some lands that are essentially wastes for us. I don't mean they're a waste of time. I mean they tap for something we can only spend generic mana on. What the heck? Let's try it. We don't have an option to go backwards, so we might as well. excited for Lorwyn. This is going to be fun. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to spoiler season. I haven't done any drafts. I didn't get a chance to go to the pre-release. I'm hopeful about this. I think it's going to be a good time. All right, game 1 against Fry Scatter. Let's see how it goes. All right, we've got some Is It lands. We can cast a removal spell and a 2-drop. Oh, we can cast this too. Yeah, we'll keep this. Maybe we'll find some forests soon enough and we can cast these as well. When this enters, choose up to one other target creature. Until end of turn, that creature is a 4/4. Okay. Well, then maybe we will flash in the Sneakling first, and then play the Glamour Gifter and attack with it. Attack with the Sneakling, that is. Alright. If we play this Mountain next, they may think that we're an Is It deck. Oh, but we are not. Alright, we've got Abzan colors. Great Forest Druid is here. It's a mana dork. What a great board. Kindness Graspling. Okay. Well, we'll just play another island, and we'll go ahead and attack with our Sneakling. They will block. We are going to Glamour Gifter to make our Sneakling a 4/4 and kill their Graspling. And we're doing okay. Lissalana Informant. Enters or dies, Surveil 1. There's a card in Foundations from March of the Machine. That's basically the same thing. 1 green for a 3/1 that enters and dies and surveils. Creekwood Safe Right. Beginning of your end step, if there's an elf in your graveyard and this has a counter, it loses a counter. Wow. And it's normally a 5/5. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think we're going to swing in the air and then play a mountain, and let's go ahead and Blossom Bind this. It's going to continue to get bigger, but it's not going to be able to untap unless they have some kind of removal spell. So, all right, Morkant's Loyalist. Elves get bigger, and when this creature dies, raised at an elf. Yeah, we'll trade here, give them a Surveil. Oh, they may have a trick. Oh, they don't. Seems fine. Alright, well, we're still not doing great on our mana colors. We can play this at least. And get in for 1. We will trade our Unwelcome Sprite for the Loyalist, because it's a Lord. Oh, they don't do anything. Alright. Huh. So, if we play the Novel Robber, it makes a treasure. We can play a Great Forest Druid, which gives us access to green for later. Let's go ahead and attack. Get in the air. And we'll play our Druid, and we'll see if they have something sneaky that they've been holding up. Don't see anything yet. Midnight Tilling, mill 4, return a permanent to your hand. Sure. They decide to get back something. Eclipsed Elf. Look at the top 4, reveal an elf, swamp, or forest, put it in your hand. Yeah, okay. Pitiless Fists. We can fight something with this. When this dies, return an elf. Okay. Yeah, the smart money is putting this on our Sprite, I think. So we can push more damage in the air. Or it forces them to cast their removal spell they may be holding up. Now, it's going to fight something. We're going to have it fight their Mana Dork. See if they can stop that. They can. Blossoming Defense is pretty bad. However, we can counter that spell, which we will do. We will Blight 2, I think, And we'll put our blight counters on our druid. Great. Okay, we're doing all right. Our druid was a good blocker, now a little less of a good blocker, but at least we're not losing any kind of combat prowess there. We've got their Eclipsed Elf. Sounds good. They get to draw themselves a swamp. All right. Play a swamp. Okay. Well, I say we go to combat. We've got a clock in the air. It's pretty good. Unforgiving aim is an instant, so we can just pass. Let's see if they've got a way to stop us here. Damage equal to its power to something else. Alright. We don't have a way to stop that, unfortunately. A shame. But what we can do is make an elf. And maybe that helps us. I mean, our 1-turn clock has become a 5-turn clock. That's okay with me. It is a little crazy that we're just now getting our 3rd color of mana. Alright, another Assert Perfection. Seems good. Unexpected Assistance. Draw 3 and discard a card. I am willing to do that right now. Give me some assistance. We will discard our plains, since we can't use it anyway. We've got this swamp. I suppose we can run away together on something. Yeah, that's not terrible. Let's do that. Let's go to combat, swing in. I actually don't mind just trading this way. They will get their elf back, but we get a treasure. Or an elf back, that is. We get a treasure and... yeah, okay. Alright, play it again. They get to draw a card. We're not going to bounce anything because we want to be able to have the green mana to cast our Wildvine Pummeler. Do we play this Graspling first, though? I don't think there's a big benefit to doing so. Well, actually, it's fine. Either way, it works for us. This way we don't have to use our treasure. Have to use it? Oh, we do have to use it. Well, we do have to use it. We've got some good stuff in play. We can run away together, anything that's dangerous. Gloom Reaper looks dangerous. Number of elves. So they're going to try and make our Pummeler smaller. They did. That's not great. We can sure block here, though. Glister Baron. I think we're going to pass. They've got one of their own. Seems good. That becomes larger. But they don't attack. Alright. We've got some illusion spinners, which is pretty good for us. We can't flash it in. We don't have a fairy. That's alright. We will pass, though. I guess we'll put it on our druid. Having a hexproof flyer with an amount of power equal to our opponent's life total is pretty sweet. We'll see what they give us. Okay, they've got themselves... okay, that's fine. Aurora Awakener. Something big. It's a giant druid. They get to put a bunch of things on the battlefield? That's pretty good. Pitiless Fists is one that will be pretty scary for us, but it won't deal with our illusion spinners. They just need to get multiple reachers into play. And they didn't get any. We will just take this damage here. Go to combat. That's it. Good game, Fryscatter. Yeah, writing on the wall. Okay, that was not bad. I don't think our deck is good. I think it's kind of clunky for the cards that are actually in it and the lands, but it worked for us the first time, so I'll take it. We have Case of the Ransacked Lab. That's fun. Let's keep it going. All right. Game 2 versus Ividia. I think this is fine. We've got to cancel. We've got some 5 drops. It's not ideal, but let's go with it. Really beautiful board. How interactable is it? Doesn't seem like it's very interactable. Oh well. Alright, opponent is mulliganing. Alright, let's get to it. Island and pass. Right back at you, book. Kind of interesting to see these little will-o-wisps here floating around. Right. Hey, we've got some green. That is pretty exciting. Let's play that, and we'll play another island next. Wild Unraveling is cancel with set mechanic. It's pretty cool. Great art on these basics. Alright, what is Unwelcome Sprite? Oh, that's true. We could do this and get a little bit of value when we do counterspell something. I think that's probably a good idea. Let's play out Swamp. Get our Sprite. Doesn't hurt to not play the island yet, since we're not going to be able to cast on Wild Unraveling yet. We've got Gruul colors on our opponent's board. Noggle Robber. Alright, they've got themselves a treasure. Seems good. Oh, we've got all of our colors available to us, it looks like. We're going to just attack with our Sprite. Pass. Hopefully they will use their treasure to accelerate into something that we can then counter. I think we'd rather counter that, actually. Giving them acceleration? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, we can get our Druid, which can block their Noggle Robber. We've also got this Glamour Mite, which I think is pretty good. Let's put the Druid on top. Summit Sentinel. When it dies, draw a card. Okay. Well, I think we swing in. And we're going to play this Druid. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we... Yeah, I think I want to play the Druid. I'd rather not trade the Illusion Spinners, even though we could flash it in and have it as a nice attacker. I'd rather be able to have the possibility of acceleration, but really the presence of a nice blocker. Gangly Stompling. 4-2 trample. Okay. Yeah, we're going to block here. Glamormite has flash. We can tap something down. We've got 7 mana. But no way to cast in such a way. So that draws them a card. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack with our Sprite. And we will pass. We're in combat. They attack with everything. Yep. We block their 3/3 and nothing else. Trample and indestructible and a little bit bigger, huh? Well, nothing really great we can do about that, but we can spend its mana on something. That at least gives us a Surveil. Blossom Bind seems a lot better for us right now than anything else. I don't know if we even need this mountain. So we're taking 6. Yep. Let's go ahead and bind this. And we'll attack in the air. And then we'll flash in the Glamormite as a sort of Pestermite to tap down their Gangly Stompling before attacks. A Mystic. When you cast something mana value 4 or greater, it becomes a 4/4 Vigilance. That's good. Get a Surveil. I think I'm fine doing this. Oop. I chose to untap, undo. There we go. Tap. There we go. Click it a little bit too quickly. That's fine. Glister Bairn. Combat. Unwelcome Sprite. Swing for lethal. They can stop one of them. But that's all. Alright. Seems good. Yeah. I would like to block. I think that's it for him. Good game, Ividia. Alright. Who says you can't play fairies in Lorwyn? Eclipsed. Alright, well we got 2 wins. And our prize is a Lenny Brood Recruiter. Oh, this is, who is this? This is Silk Webweaver. I really like this card. If you want to see a commander deck with Silk as one of the 2 commanders, check it out on my channel. I'll try and link it in the video's description. Keep it going. Game 3, we are up against Wraith 21. Not ideal. I wish we could keep this, but nice that we get a free mulligan at least. This is also not good. I mean, we've got a removal spell we can't use because we don't have any of our own creatures. This is also not playable. This is not good. Wow. We're going to keep it just because I hate to keep going lower and lower. This swamp isn't helping us. It might help us, though. Let's run away together, away. And let's just hope for the best. Maybe we can just make an elf at the very least. Alright. Luminolisk. When it enters, gain life based on the color of permanents you control. Sure. Sizzling changeling. When it dies, impulse draw. Otherwise, it's a 3/2 changeling. It seems good. Here's our elf. And here's a novel robber. We'll go ahead and attack with our elf. See if they want to trade. Nope. Cute changeling. We can get the Luminolisk out now, which will gain us a little life. It's okay. Or do we let them kill our Noggle Robber? I guess we don't have a choice. They exile it. Alright, we'll take 2. Attack with our elf, and we'll play the Luminolisk. Gain a little life. Now we've got a 2/4 Death Touch that blocks as long as we need it to. And we're stuck after that. Tributary Vaulter. I think I would rather trade, give them the impulse draw. Hopefully that's what's happening here. Oh, first strike. That's not great. Oh well. Well, they block with the Vaulter. Nope, they don't block at all. That's fine. If we go to 15 here, I think we're still doing okay. Sure would be nice to get any amount of land. Hopefully in colors we can actually use. The Vaulter gives other merfolk a power bonus. Looks cool. Don't know what opponent's thinking about. Burning Curiosity. Blight 1 and double impulse draw. Oh, triple impulse draw. That's cool. Assert Perfection. Yep, we're able to cast it, so we might as well. Continue to push damage. Are they not able to... You can play those cards. So they played a land out of their hand rather than out of their exiled quantity. Alright. Shore Lurker. 3/3 flyer is pretty good. Impolite Entrance. That's cool. Trample and haste and draw a card? Is this just Expedite, but better? Seems like. Let's put this on this swamp. And make it make blue. And then we're gonna Blossom Bind this thing. And attack. Our tiny little bit of a lead is evaporating so fast. Okay. Boulder Dash is very funny. For Balderdash. Alright. Pyrrhic Strike. Oh. They're able to kill our enchantment. Oh, but we've got another... We've got the ability to play cards. That's pretty good. Goliath Daydreamer. That seems pretty big. Stalactite Dagger. Doesn't auto-equip, but doesn't have to, I guess. Alright. We are stuck here, and I think we're done. Yep, that's it for us. Good game, Wraith 21. They have lethal on board. I'm gonna give one of these. Don't get to do that very often, but... Alright. Well, we keep it going. Okay, going into game 4 against Honest Comrade. I trust you, comrade. I don't trust this hand, though. This is a little better, and we will keep this. Because of this Great Forest Druid. It is a good mana dork. We're going to play this mountain and Shimmerwild's Growth on this mountain to make it blue and produce blue. And then we can Glenelyn... Oh, Honest Comrade is done. I guess good game. It didn't feel like playing anymore. All right, well. I mean, it's a win. We'll take it. It's our third one. We get a little prize. It is Thirst for Identity. Ooh, very pretty. Good work. We're going to keep going, though. It's jump in. There's no stakes here. We can play until we get our 3 wins, and we can keep playing as much as we want. So we're going to. Maybe a little bit more satisfying win this time. All right, it is game 5 against Tylandrel. This is a bad hand. We're going to mulligan this. This is not much better. I would like something a little better than that, please. This is at least something. We can play our Glamour Might. God, these are so expensive. I think that's what we're going to do. Keep this. We'll take our... They're both 7 drops, but we'll take the one that has a cost reduction ability on it. Alright, we've got our Wild Unraveling, but we don't have a second blue source yet. We can at least Glamour Might them at the end of their next turn. Or maybe during combat on their next turn. Ooh, Beholding Merfolk. That's cool. Alright, well, we'll play this, and we'll just pass. This is a 2-1 that comes with a 1-1? Yeah, that's fun. Wary Farmer. Beginning of the end step of another creature entered to surveil one. We're going to Glamour Might to tap down their 2-1. So they'll just pass. Yep. We'll play this mountain, and we'll Shimmerwild's Growth on the mountain to make it blue. And I suppose we attack. I mean, we're not winning this race either way. So we'll just have to see how this goes. All right, we've got Illusion Spinners, which is something that's fun to flash in, but I think we'd rather just play something big and have a big blocker. And we'll keep attacking and see if that helps us. See what kind of removal spell they've got. Waterwine Farewell is a bounce spell, which they showed us earlier. just didn't read it. Okay. They are going unnecessarily wide. Which means I don't think we've got a good way out of this. Well, we're just going to replay our Wonder Wine Pummeler. And they get in for 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're just done. And Liminal Hold is the Vanishing Light of the set. Yep, that's it. Good game, Tylandrel. It was a good game. We didn't have a very good showing, but at least we didn't have to mulligan to 4 or 5. So that was game 5. We'll keep going. It doesn't hurt to keep going. And here we are in game 6 against ACOET. Shame. Well, we certainly are using these free mulligans. Shimmerwild's growth is pretty sweet, though. This is worse. Okay. Again. That's much better. We'll do that. So what do we want to get rid of? The Noggle Robber. Yeah, we'll get rid of this Tomb Skimmer. As much as I like it, it would take a little too long to get to, I think. So yeah, we'll wait on that one. Play Forest. We will Shimmer Wild's growth on our Forest to make, what do you think, red? I think we'll do it to make black, just to add to our vivid count. All right. Maybe we flash this in, or maybe we just accelerate. I think we just accelerate. Noggle Robber seems good. We can always flash in the Glamour Gifter with that treasure. They've got a Glamour Might of their own. Okay. Well, that's fine. If they attack with it... They assert perfection. Wow. We can save it, though. Let's save it. Seems good. We'll take the 3. We'll attack for 4. And let's Luminolosk and get a little bit of life. I think this puts us back at 21. Yeah, nice. That's because that Forest is a black card now. Pump it up, much the way that we did a little bit ago. We'll play this Great Forest Guardian Druid, and we'll play our Glenalena Guardian soon. Start with this attack for 5 on the ground. And this comes in as a 2/3, so we can block their Glamour Might. And we'll have the Glamour Gifters bounce, and that's it for it. Good game, ACOET. We are doing okay. We are currently 4-2. So I think maybe we do one more? Yeah, that seems alright. One more for our flashy Vivid deck. But not this hand. It's a shame about the planes in the deck. Just no white cards to go with them. This is... God, this is really sad. Because I want those 2 islands, but I don't want to just hope that I draw a green source. You need to be able to cast something. Can't do that. Can't do this either. Do we go to 4? Or we're going to 3, really. Yeah, we're gonna go to 3 and just wish that we weren't. Novel Robber's not helping us. Sir Perfection, Kindness Graspling is the closest thing we can get to. So we'll just do this way. Maybe we will do one other game after this one. I don't foresee this going well for us. Well, that's fun. Alright. An island. We can't run away together until we get a creature in play, but who knows what we're going to draw next. Scarblade Scout. Enters mill 2. It's a 2/2 lifelink. That seems good. Good. Another plains. That's not helpful. Well, we can get out the Kindness Graspling, at least. We have 4 lands now. Oh. Can blight one to make treasures. Alright. Yeah. That is another land. Do they do it? They don't. Heirloom Auntie. Comes in with 2 counters on it. When one of their creatures dies, they surveil and blight one. Getting a lot of planes here. Do not need them. Kindness Graspling. 3/4 reach. Lets us block at least. They continue blighting. Do they have removal for us? They've got 5 mana, 4 cards in hand. Yep, Blight Rot will do it. We take 6, go 7. Aurora Awakener. It is too big for us to cast anyway, but also it's the color that we don't have. Do they blight their auntie away? No. Shadow Urchin. When it attacks, they blight, and then they can do some more drawing. Yep, that's it for us. We're going to give them a good game, flash in our illusion spinners, and concede. Good game, Squididdle. Alright, we're 4-3 now. So maybe this game 8 will be our last one, and we can get a 5th win. Still fun, though. We took kind of a big swing. Yeah, game 8 against Delnai. We took a big swing by choosing the Vivid pack. Could be fun. I think we can do this. We've got a Forest. We've got a Shimmerwild's Growth that we can put on blue. Let's do that. Great. Good. We're making mana and making friends. I think we Unforgiving Aim first. Oh. Well, we can't Glamour Gifter anymore. We are hurt pretty bad by that. We got a handful of blue cards and no blue sources. So we'll just make ourselves an elf. Blue source. Love it. I think what we do is we attack. We play this Sprite so we can get a little bit more value later on when we're casting Glamour Gifter. I think that's not bad. And if it gets more removal out of their hand, that's okay with me. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll get it back. Got another island, that's fine. We'll attack. And then let's go ahead before they have their blue mana available again. Let's draw 3 and discard. I will get rid of this mountain. That's Temporal Cleansing is what they played. Oh, Wily Beckerdart, love it. They've got their Noggle Robber. We're going to go ahead and attack. To make Glamour Gifter and kill their robber. which will give them more treasure. They get a sweet deal. Nope, they lose their treasure. That's fine. We could assert perfection. But let's replay this Unwelcome Sprite. They've got their Pummeler, which I don't want them to have. We can't play our own Pummeler yet, but we can swat theirs away. We can do it at instant speed, or we can just tap it down. We can just tap it down. That's pretty good too. Assert Perfection is a sorcery. I kind of don't want to give them mana though, because they get another treasure when Novel Robber dies. Prisma Basher. When it enters, something gets really big. Presumably they're Novel Robber. Oh, up to that many creatures. That's pretty cool. Well, we're gonna run away together on these two. Get a Surveil. We get our own Novel Robber. We can't Prisma Basher, so we'll take the Novel Robber on top so that we can get treasure from it. That seems pretty sweet. Unfortunately, we can't assert Perfection to kill anything just yet. But we can attack. It's fine. At present, if we let this through, which we will, we've got a Summit Sentinel, sure. We've got a Great Forest Druid, sure. We're going to replay our Glamour Gifter. Get a little surveilling done. I like the Luminolisk. Maybe we'll do like this. Doesn't really matter. We're not planning to use them this next turn anyway. What we're planning to do is Wildvine Pummeler, then assert Perfection to kill off this Prisma Basher here, then attack in the air. Our Luminolisk can hold up for some life gain this next turn, but we got a pretty good situation when it comes to blocking. Not anymore. That's okay. I will trade Novel Robber for Novel Robber, though. Ooh, Assert Perfection. I don't have to trade. Or I guess I don't get to trade. Do I Luminolisk and then I don't have enough mana for Swat Away? Or I could Prisma Basher. I only have 2 colors. I think I'm gonna just swing in and give them this Luminolisk to deal with. We're back at 8. They attack with the Summit Sentinel and lose it, they get a card. Oh, never mind, I guess. Well, we've got the ability to just counter whatever they cast. So I think that's alright. They swing in with several things. We're gonna... Oh, never mind. Good game, Delnai. I guess that's it. Well, we finish 5-3, and that is fine with me. Jump in is always fun. Jump Start in paper, if you can play that, is really good. There's not a Jump Start product for ECL, for Lorwyn Eclipsed, but it's still a good time. And yeah, as usual, this is Midweek Magic, so this is going to be going on until around this same time, 2 days from now on Thursday. So come jump in, come play some Lorwyn, maybe do some drafts or sealed, and yeah, Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, again, to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post my videos. Come back on Thursday to this channel and check out my first Lorwyn Eclipsed commander deck, which is going to be Doran Besieged by Time. I had a lot of fun building it. And remember, most of all, that magic is fun. You should play more Magic.